Okay, we got a 2009 Mazda 5 here, and got some problems with my shifter. Started out, it wouldn't start in park unless I jiggled the shifter. That got worse to the point where I had to put it in neutral to get the vehicle started, and I noticed the shifter lever getting a little bit stiff to take from park into drive, and it got progressively worse over a period of about 4 to 6 months, to the point where I pulled in my driveway the other day and put it in park, left my foot off the brake, and the car started drifting backwards. So it did not even engage in park. Went to go to work this morning and couldn't seem to get it into drive, and so I figured I need to get a look at it. I checked YouTube for some videos, didn't find anything specifically applicable, but did find some videos on Mazda 3 and Mazda 6 with some sort of shifter problem. Now I have an automatic transmission. We're talking automatic, not manual. And I have the cover off of the shifter, and that's about all I did there. I took that off a while ago. Now I got to put that back on, but I did kind of figure to fix by one of the videos I saw, and let me crawl underneath there and see if I can show you. I figured maybe this might help somebody out in the future. What we got here is the cable coming from the shifter lever down to the transmission, and what I did was take the undercover off, which hides the oil pan and the bottom of the engine and the bottom of the transmission. And this is the transmission right here, and then over here is your oil pan and your engine. So there's a clip on the shifter lever that holds the end of the shifter cable on the shifter lever, and I got the clip here, which goes into a groove on the shifter cable, and holds it onto the shaft of the shifter lever, which is part of the transmission. I did have some trouble getting the shifter cable off of the stud on the shifter lever, but I got a screwdriver and kind of tapped on it. I used some Aerocoil WD-40, might work. Anyhow, I cleaned up that shaft, the stud that the shifter cable goes on, and it works fine now. So I got to put it back on. I cleaned it up real good, put a little bit of grease on it. I'm going to put the pin back in. I already tried it without the pin, and it works fine. So I'm as good as new there. I wish it was that easy to begin with. The hardest part was taking the bumper cover off. The bolts that hold the bumper cover on got rusted, and I had to break a couple of bolts, and but anyhow, I'll have to buy new clips and hardware to reattach the bumper cover, and that should do it. So anybody out there with shifter problems on a Mazda, check it out.